Okay, so I work at Target. Kind of embarrassing, but I work in the front. So for this shift, I work self-checkout. So self-checkout, you're like, I guess the Walmart version of security. So you're like watching, making sure no one ticket switches, making sure that the value is the price of what they're paying for. And usually I catch about 2 to 3 people stealing or whatever. And so for this shift, my team lead Becca, she came up to me and she's like, "Can you go outside to do the drive up? Because I have no one and I need you to do it." I was like, "Becca, no, right now. I'm paying attention to what's going on. I can't do that. I can't handle that right now." She's like, "I need you to do it." I was like, "But I'm watching everyone. We're busy. We haven't caught anyone. I'm pretty sure someone's going to steal today." She's like, "Just go do it." I was like, "All right." So I go outside, come back. By the time I come back, I see this guy, and he has a Dyson. So I don't know if you guys know, but a Dyson's a pretty expensive vacuum. It's like up to $500. A lot of people either steal it or they buy it for cheap and flip it for more. And so this guy comes out, and I know I'm small, but I get all buff, right? And I'm like, he's like in the corner. So I look at him, I'm just watching, right? I'm watching him. And I'm pretty close to the security team, so I know when something's gonna happen. And so I see the undercover, and he walks by. He looks at me, he gives me a head nod. I look at him, I'm like, and I'm watching him, right? And the guy who has the vacuum, he keeps looking back. So every time he looks back, I'm just like, "Oh my God, my nail broke. Did you see that?" And like trying to just like play it cool. And on the side, I see someone doing like some voodoo thing, and it was distracting me. So I was just trying to like blank him out. And I'm like, "I said my purse today. I'm not trying to like stop." And I felt my phone go off, and it said, "Look at me." And so I was trying to figure out where to look. So I was like looking, and I'm like, "Look where?" And I see the security guard. He's another security guard, but he's not undercover. And he said, and I was like, and I was just watching him. And he goes, and I was like, "What?" And he texted me to take the spider wrap off, because expensive items have like a wrap on it. And I was like, "Bro, he didn't pay for it, he didn't scan it." He goes, "Just take it off, I'm outside." I was like, "All right, for sure." So I go up to the guy and I'm like, "Hey, do you want me to take the spider wrap off for you?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, do you want to see my receipt?" And in my head I'm like, "Go ahead, show me your receipt, because you didn't scan for it." On the outside I was like, "No, you're good. Like, my best friend's texting me right now, I gotta go really quick, so it's okay, like, I'll take it off." He's like, "All right, for sure, thanks." I take it off. This whole time he's just buying a candy bar, getting a water, looking at his phone, looking around, like he was sketched. Like, I could probably steal better than him. So I take the spider off, give it back to him. He comes up to me with all his stuff, and he's like, "So I'm gonna go to the bathroom." And I was like, "Okay." And he goes, "But I want you to know that like I'm not stealing anything, so I'm gonna give it to you." I'm like, "Oh, you're so considerate. Go to the bathroom, it's so loud." He was like, "All right, thanks, for sure." And then he leaves his stuff with me. The undercover comes up to me and he's like, "Is that his shit?" And I have like my nails all done, and I'm like, "Yeah, bro, that's his shit right there." And he's like, "All right, so I'm gonna be behind you in case he does something, because he's 6 feet tall and he's kind of fat." And I was like, "What do you mean do something?" And he goes, "Well, he seems kind of aggressive because he's been yelling at guests in the store." I was like, "But this is Target, like this isn't Walmart. Like I don't understand what you," he's like, "Don't worry, I'll be behind you, I got you, don't worry, don't mess it up." I was like, "All right." So the guy comes out of the bathroom and he's ready, and he gives me attitude. He's like, "Can I grab my stuff?" And I gave him attitude, but I was like, "We're in America, go ahead, grab your stuff." And he was like, "Okay, do you need to see my receipt?" And I'm like, "I'm not security, go ahead, go ahead. He was like, "Okay." So he walks, and he's about to hit the door. And I'm freaking out, because I'm like, he's about to leave, we're losing like $600, this is gonna be on me. And out of nowhere, you see the undercover dart, and he's in front of him, and he goes, "Bro, give it back." And the guy's taller than him, so he's like, "What do you mean? Are we gonna start throwing hands?" And he goes, "Just give it back." And then my best friend, who's a security guard, comes back, and the guy that was doing that voodoo thing comes back. And he goes, "Give me my shit, like, we already got PD on you, my girl was watching you, we got you on the cameras, da-da-da." And he goes, "What are you talking about?" And so the guy that I was watching pushes him back inside, so he drops everything, grabs him by the shoulder and the wrist, and grabs him like that and puts him in cuffs. And we end up catching the guy. And the undercover comes up to me and after goes, "So I just want you to know that he's been most wanted. He's hit every single target in California, and you were the only one that got him, and if you messed it up, like that would have been over, so thanks for that." And I was like, "For sure." And he told me, he was like, I told my boss about you, so you might be security. And I was like, catch me. That was my story.